Like, that's not normal. Hey guys, this is Kami Ken, and this is a continuation of a really long discussion about comics and life. So let's get started. But first, I'd like to thank y'all for watching my videos and reading my comics. I really appreciate that, and I love conversing with y'all in the comment section. So please keep them coming. If you have any ideas for what you want to see in future videos, let me know, and I'll get to those when I can. This one's going to be unscripted. Do you know how much I just want to play video games? I just want to play Smash Brothers. I just want to play Call of Duty. The only thing I really care about is messing around. I'd like to sit in my room all day, and when I get bored of one game, just fire up the next one and play that until I get tired of that. And then, if I feel like going outside, I'll go outside. But that's all I want to do. I got this Switch here for fun, but I can't play it. It's not charged. Whoa, it's the infinity effect, bro. Look at that. Well, anyways, the point is, I can't do anything that I really actually want to do. All I want to do is play video games and mess around and hang out with friends and enjoy the company of girls and all of that. Just live a comfortable life with my job as a dishwasher, which I like, by the way. It's actually a very good job. It's very enjoyable. Well, it's enjoyable in the sense that I don't have to do that much to get the job done. It's like I'm over leveled for the task I'm assigned. I've worked as a mover, I've worked as a warehouse person, I've worked way harder jobs than this requires. So working it is easy, and it's within walking distance from where I live, and I can eat as much as I want there because it's a restaurant. Like, I'm the dishwasher, it's a restaurant. So I can eat. And I can save a lot on groceries. If all I had to do for the rest of my life was that, and I could make decent money at it, I would do that instead of trying to make a living at comic books. This is ridiculous. I don't have any money, and there's almost no prospects of making any kind of cash in the near future, besides the Kickstarter I have coming up. But besides that, it's pretty bleak, and I think it's going to be bleak for a good decade or so before it even starts to brighten up and look like I might do something with this. I've had friends stop talking to me. I've had other people just completely cut off contact. I don't have any way to make any new friends currently because all I do is work. I go and work my dishwashing job, come home, and work at comics. This is not a good period of life. It's very insular, it's very compact. There's no, like, in my mind, I don't feel the breath of fresh air of talking to new people. And there's people all around, and I can't spare the time to actually interact and communicate with them because I know it will distract me from the mission. which is to make the best comics I can. And if only you knew how many girls there were where I worked just walking around, and I noticed every single one of them, and I just had to sit there and smile. I just sit there and remain a ghost, remain quiet. And I'm like, okay, all right. And they'll notice me, and I'll notice them, and I just say nothing. There's no time. There's no time at all. Not even a little bit. That's the worst part about it. There could be something there, some kind of spark there. But can I pursue it? No. Not if I want to fail. There's so many instances, so many times in my life where I wish I could just do what I want to do instinctually. Like, if I could hit the person I'm angry at, if I could just unleash this inside aggression in some way, I would just do it. I would just do it, and I wouldn't worry about the consequences, because I would have no future to think about. Or if I saw a girl, I would just go up and talk to her and not think about, oh, I gotta do this comic, or I gotta do this, or I gotta do this content online, or whatever. Everything in my life is subordinated to my overarching desire and my overarching goal. And to people who are also trying to create something, to make something happen, I think you understand what I mean. Because there's so many things you wish you could do, but you don't have the option to do it. If you took that option, it would ruin the vision of what you're trying to create. If I got that girl, or if I beat up that guy, either I'd be in jail or I'd have a child, and I wouldn't have as much time to fulfill the potential that I know I have. There's so many times where it appears that I'm passive, or it appears that I'm just laid back, but I have to be a certain way and walk the straight and narrow in order for a certain goals to be accomplished in the future. I can see them very clearly right now, but if I were to do certain things and take certain actions, they would completely demolish the possibility of me accomplishing those things. So I have to stop myself before I just unleash on the wrong person, or get after the wrong girl, or whatever. Because a lot of the people that you meet in life are the wrong ones. The wrong people that you want to either mess with or talk to. And there's so many times where I wanted to preserve my ego and do things that would make me feel good in the moment, but would ruin the chances of me doing the things I want to do in the future. A lot of times you just gotta be like, hey, you got it, bro. Hey, you're good. You got it. Oh, you did that to me? Cool. You got this one. And you have to just let it be that way. Because if you do what you're actually intending to do, or have that, or take the action that you instinctively want to take, it'll ruin the possibility of doing what you want to do in the future. And so I look at this moneyless state, this desire to want to play video games and to mess around and all that. I look at it and smile. It's hilarious to me. It almost makes me happy because I understand and I know that the future that I'm trying to create, the vision of the art that I'm trying to make, is so strong and it's so powerful that it's more powerful than trying to serve my ego in the moment. I know that if I can accomplish that, the people who were waiting for it will be so happy that I sacrificed for this moment or for that creation to be made. And I know that it's going to make so much financial return for me that all of this will have been worth it and will barely register as a problem. It currently barely registers as a problem to me now, but I have to talk about it so that artists know that not everything is, going great like people like to portray on social media. Not everything is going great, but if you know that what you're trying to do is ordained by the universe or by God or whatever you want to call it, by nature, then you can take the biggest problems with a smile and just get back to work. You can take anything that happens to you and it rolls right off your back. Even some of the worst things that happen, even if they take a little bit of time to roll off, it still comes off because the goal is so worth it. I'm actually losing 2 more teeth tomorrow. I have to get them pulled because I can't afford to treat them and get them replaced, so they just have to come out. Luckily, it's not anything in front. But if you look at my teeth currently, like, that's not normal. So it's just gonna be like that for a long time, maybe forever. And you just look at these things and you're just like, well, at least I have my health. And you don't worry about it. It just rolls off. And you get stronger and you put in more work. And eventually it'll be worth it. That's why I call my email list my flight crew. Because not only am I going to take you from the ground level of, I guess, the craft of comics, we're going to go all the way up. And I'm going to show you how exactly I'm going to evolve storytelling in the comics medium and in the animated medium. I want to show you exactly what I'm going to do in that arena. I think it's that important. And I really would be so content with things as they are. But I have all these dreams of seeing what life is actually like. Seeing other places. Having experiences that I've never had. Meeting people that I've never met. All that kind of stuff. Living the kind of life that I only ever dreamed of. I want to find out exactly what it takes to create that for myself, and is it possible for a comic artist to do so? The only reason I went to the Kubert School was, despite the cost of going there, despite the loans that I had to take out to attend, was because I knew that I would make back the investment far more than whatever it cost to go. It was a bet with myself that I could succeed at comics, because I knew the vision that I had was that powerful that I could make $1,000 from it. I could make 10,000, 100,000, and beyond that to 1,000,000. I believe in it that much, and I'm pushing myself every single day to create that vision that I set out before myself. So I'm not worried. I'm not worried about what's going to happen. I'm just trying to figure out how to make it happen. And that's a process that comes step by step every day. But that's pretty much it. If I wasn't cursed with so much ambition, I'd be content to play video games and to do what I want. Instead, I'm stuck like this, trying to pursue my dreams and become the best version of myself. What a joke. All right. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.